Well, Tim, ahead of Derby number 3 this weekend, is there something a little bit extra special about games against your fiercest rival, the new boys on the block?
Yeah, I think so. I think just the fact that it's going to be a sellout up there at Mount Smart probably puts the emphasis on the type of game it's going to be. New Zealand football has been obviously crying out for something like this, which has built a rivalry between us and them, and I think there is a little bit more in it, and it's fantastic for the game.
How important is this game? I know they're all worth 3 points, but do you feel as though it could be, not a turning point necessarily, but an important game as you look to try and get back into top 6 contention?
I mean, maybe you look back on it as the season progresses, but I think we can't really worry about something like that. It's just about turning up on the weekend, trying to perform and trying to get 3 points. And if we look back at the end of the season and it was that, as you say, a turning point, then fantastic. But I don't think we can get carried away or think too far ahead about what the season has in store for us. It's just about performing on the weekend. And
you had a period on the sidelines in recent weeks. You've come back okay. How do you feel in terms of, I don't know if you want to put a percentage on it, but you played 90 minutes the other night. You're happy that you're back to kind of full fitness?
Yeah, I don't think the sports science staff probably were happy with me playing a full 90 minutes, but I feel good. I feel like I can play 90 minutes. The injury itself wasn't really one that has a risk of re-injury, so my body feels good, I feel fit, and I'm ready to go.
How difficult was it watching on and not being able to help out during your time on the sidelines, or is that just the nature of being a professional and injuries happen?
Yeah, it's definitely the nature. It doesn't make it any easier. It's an interesting dynamic in the fact that what you pay to do, what you love doing, you aren't able to do, and then to put on top of that with the team struggling, it makes it even harder because you just want to be out there. You want to be, as I say, in the trenches with the boys and fighting and trying to put your best foot forward to try and help the team. It hurts a lot.
So what are the things you think you're going to have to do particularly well on the weekend to get a result in Auckland?
I think if we look back on the last 2 derbies, I think it's limiting mistakes. If you can limit big mistakes in big games, you go a long way to potentially winning the game. Just keeping it very simple in what we want to do. I think you obviously still got to go out there and perform and work hard and do all the things properly that you do every week. Limiting mistakes will get us a long way.
You obviously were born and spent some of your early life up in Auckland, quite a bit of it actually. What's it like going back up there? Obviously the last few years it's been as the home team. What's it like now going into enemy territory in your hometown?
Yeah, I've been asked this a few times and about the dynamic around it. I honestly don't mind it. Like my brother still lives up there. My parents have moved away, but I have a whole lot of friends that still live up there. So I enjoy going up and seeing all them, seeing my brother's family. Haven't quite experienced too much animosity towards me playing down here and living, being from up there. But I actually enjoy going up, and it's fantastic that now we have an Auckland team where I can go see some family and friends and play a game of football on the weekend. I
guess there might have been a school of thought that being an Auckland boy, you might have at some stage looked at Auckland FC, but you've just signed a long-term deal here in Wellington. Was there ever any thought in the back of your mind that Auckland FC might be a place where you could play your football?
Yeah, I think any Kiwi footballer in the landscape that the ALeague is right now would be amiss to not look at both teams. I think it's fantastic for the Kiwi footballer to give us the potential to be playing in Auckland or Wellington. I don't think I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that there was something that was thought about, but I'm very happy here. It's a new 3-year contract. I'd like to be performing a little bit better as a team than we are at the moment, but I think those things will come, and I'm just excited for the next few years.
And while I know the focus is on Wellington Phoenix at the moment, we're a month away from the final push to the World Cup for the All Whites. Is that something that's sitting in your mind somewhere?
A lot. Obviously, it's every Kiwi kid's dream who plays football to be involved and get to a World Cup. So it's definitely there. Obviously, I've got a big game this weekend and a big few more games coming up before that, and that's my focus. But there's definitely a thought in my mind about those games in March.
Just a question from Kate Wells as well at TVNZ. Is this game, a game you get up for a little bit more than others?
I like to think I get up for every game. So yeah, look, I think I spoke about it before. There's probably a little bit more emphasis on the game in regards to, we're not playing in front of 25,000 every single week. So that adds a little bit more to the atmosphere of the game. There's a lot more, media attention and talking around the fans about the game. So I think that all builds into it. But do I get up more than any other game? Nah, I like to keep myself exactly the same for every game, every weekend. So my answer would be no.
Chico Giraldo has had a few trainings now. What have you made of him, and are you hoping he can make an impact this weekend?
Yeah, most definitely. I love to see him out there and playing. I think any foreigner you sign in the A-League, you would like to think is going to bring a lot of quality. He looks like he's got a lot of quality. He's had a good career so far. So yeah, I'm excited to see what he can do on the football pitch, and hopefully that's for a period of time this weekend.